Hey everybody, Captain Kyle here, and I'm doing this video to give you some quick corrections, because sometimes I make mistakes in reviews and I want to address those. And I have an announcement of something that should be happening pretty soon. But first, to the corrections. So, very recently I did a review on the Starscream Studio Series. But one thing that was pointed out to me, he's got little tail fins, and I did not flip them out. So I wanted to do that and just show you here that you can flip out these tail fins. And that totally changes my mind as far as this not being one of my favorite Starscreams, because it so increases the wingspan. No, it doesn't. I wish he had bigger wings. But I did want to point that out in case you didn't realize and you were like, hey, I'm not the only one who didn't notice them. There was someone else who's like, I just thought they were there as a design element. But that is the first correction. Ta-da. Secondly, I did a video on a whole bunch of Dr. Wu's little guys, and I was complaining about the Ultra Magnus. And in my defense, the directions sucked. But several people pointed out what I did wrong, and now he is so good! So when I put him together, the plate that had his head was facing the other way, so I tried to attach it backwards. But once someone said the head's on backwards, that whole plate's on backwards, and a few other people made some helpful comments, I found that little hingy thing. I could plug it right into the trailer hitch type thing, bring back the arms here, plug them in, and knock off a missile launcher. Yeah, once I did that, of course I'm trying to do it quickly and it falls apart. So that was my bad. I had put it the wrong way. And I also want to apologize to Dr. Wu. I didn't mean to diss your product. I love your products. I just didn't gather from the instructions the proper way to assemble it. Now that I know how, this guy is cool. So that is my second correction. Now my third correction actually goes way back, but it's also about Ultra Magnus, because I did a video on the Cost Performance version of Ultra Magnus. It was a very cool figure, though Cost Performance sounds like it's someplace that you pay a monthly or a yearly fee to go into a big box warehouse and get a hot dog and a drink for $1.88. This is, I don't know, again, Cost Performance is what they decided to call him. Now, one thing I did in my original video is I showed how very cleverly you could open up this chest piece here, and it was very similar to the movie. You could open it up, and inside is the Matrix. And the Matrix looks like it's in there so good. It looks painted in, and I actually assumed that it was, so I incorrectly stated that it could not come out. And then someone a while back, and I didn't follow up on this till now, basically said, you know, I think it does come out. Now, it's not as easy for me to get out with my big fingers, but using the tip of a knife, I can knock it out, and then you can hold it up above his head and be like, Prime, you said the Matrix would light our darkest hour. And then he could, you know, explode and Galvatron gets a new necklace. But yeah, that is the third correction. I am not sure if in some of the other videos I had made mistakes. Please let me know if I did, and I'll be happy to address them in a video. But this guy is still a really cool figure. And I'm gonna put links to all these guys in the description of this video in case you want to get them. Cost Performance dude is, he performs, and it's not a bad cost. So those are my corrections. Now I do have a quick announcement, as if you've been following the channel for a while, or even if you just got here, you might notice that we are approaching at this point 10,000 subscribers, which I am so grateful for you guys subscribing. That is awesome. I'm glad you appreciate what I do, and I appreciate you watching, very simply. So once I reach 10,000 subscribers, we are going to do a special live stream. You can ask me anything you want. You can ask me to do impressions. You can ask me about my cats. You can ask me very private things, and I will decline to answer because, you know, I'm not that desperate for societal approval. But I will answer to the best of my ability any questions that you ask, except the pervy ones. So, you know, Logan, I'll be watching you. And I just also want to let you know we have some new series that are coming down the road. A lot of people seem to like the toys that we never thought we'd get line. So I have some other similar series coming out, 2 of them in fact, plus some new evolution videos coming out. And the one that I want to do, I'm finally able to do because there were some delays in me getting some of the figures, but very soon. So stay tuned for that. And thanks for bearing with me, even though I'm not perfect and I make mistakes and I say incorrect things. Call me out on it when you see me, and I will address it. And I appreciate you guys, you know, talking to me, because these videos aren't me lecturing you on these Transformers, though I have some good stories and stuff, but it's a conversation. So if I say something wrong, as any friend should, tell me I'm wrong, and I will be happy to admit it, and we'll go from there. Not saying I'm always wrong, sometimes. So I hope you enjoy watching these videos as much as I enjoy making them. And if you decide to get these figures after I've made these collections, go for it, links in the description. But while you're mulling them over, you can also check out this video over here, which was my apology video. Spoilers, some people believed it was real. Just watch it. And we will see you next time. As always, have fun and good hunting.